Hey, what's up guys? My name is Asian Psycho, and we're bringing you guys I want to say the 19th chapter for the Exploring the Arsenal series, and with me, Asian Psycho, aka Toast Sniper 98, and this time we'll be taking a look at the very annoying M23F Incendiary grenade. And basically, it's just a fire grenade. When you throw it, it spews out fire, and yeah, let's get started on this review. It's not really a review, but I mean, whatever. It's still a weapon, and it deserves a review in itself. So the gameplay you see on your screen right now is a little bit of Spy Hunt on Oil Rig, and it's not the best in terms of gameplay because I don't think I get any kills with the Insanity Grenade itself. But hopefully you guys will enjoy the Spy Hunt gameplay. I don't play Spy Hunt a lot. In fact, I think this is going to be the first Spy Hunt gameplay on my channel, but whatever. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the gameplay, and let's get started on the review itself. So the only two statistics that Nexon gives us on the Arsenal page is its damage and portability. Nexon gives the M23F Incendiary grenade a damage rating of 41. Now this is kind of inaccurate because it doesn't really say how much, it doesn't really show the exact amount of damage it does. Maybe it does 41 damage in total, but I highly doubt it. Instead, what happens is that once you throw your grenade and an enemy comes into contact with it, that enemy will burn for about 20 seconds or so. And during those 20 seconds, that grenade, I don't know if it's exactly 20 seconds. I'm gonna have to do more extensive testing because I didn't have enough time to get with some people and then go into a private match and then test out its effects. Maybe I'll do that as part of another series that I'm planning on doing. But anyways, if you hit an enemy with it, or if an enemy comes into contact with the flames, then he or she, whoever your enemy might be, will burn for about 15 to 20 seconds, at least 10, because I know it's got to be at least 10. Once again, this information not be the most accurate, but in case you guys know for sure, please let me know in the comments. So, assuming that your enemy will burn for at least 10 seconds, Insanity grenades will do about 3 damage per second. So if you think about it, that's about 30 or so damage, at least 30 damage, assuming that your enemy comes into contact with it and doesn't stay in the flames. Because if that enemy stays in the flames, then the effects will start stacking slowly, and that enemy will constantly keep burning as long as he is within the flames. So if you ever see insanity grenades being tossed at you and you know they're not friendly, then just quickly back away from it if you do touch it, and because unfortunately there's no real cure, quote unquote, for when you come in contact with the flames. All you can do is just wait for the flames to burn out on you, pun intended, and yeah, you should be fine. So that's its kind of damage. It doesn't really do 41 damage, quote unquote, but it does do damage over time. That's the important thing. And I believe its damage, actually, now think about the damage, it may just do 1 damage, or I'm pretty sure it does 3 damage over time. So I'm pretty sure I'm right on that respect. But in any case, the important thing is, like I said, it deals damage over time. Also, flames harm both your directly HP and your armor, so it'll hurt your armor and your HP, which may be a disadvantage or an advantage in that it'll weaken your enemy if it doesn't kill him or her. But it's also a disadvantage because its other counterpart, the poison grenade, deals damage directly and at a much faster rate. So it's kind of like a pro-con issue here. And the only other statistic that Nexon gives us is its portability. Its portability is a very fast 97. So it's as fast as the brass knuckles that I did a review on earlier this month or so. And yes, it's a very portable support piece of equipment, and it's definitely going to get you places really fast. Now that we're kind of done with Nexon's stats that they give us, let's go talk about the more in-depth issues with the M23F Incendiary grenade. Nexon gives you 2 incendiary grenades per every time you spawn. So Unlike the M67 frag grenade, you only start with one. The M23F grenade, you start with two. So I guess that's a good thing. And it acts like the M18 smoke grenade in that it spews like a smoke-like substance. But the catch is that the flames are not as big. They're probably only like half as big. And like I said, it's like a cloud-like substance, and once you prime it and throw it, it'll take about 3 to 4 seconds to detonate. And once it detonates, its effects are instantaneous. The animation itself for the M23F Incendiary grenade takes a little bit of time to kind of spew out the gas, but it doesn't matter because the way that the coating works in Nexon and combat arms is that once the M23F Incendiary grenade detonates, or in other words, it explodes into and it lets out all its gas and all its fire plumes and whatnot. The effects are instantaneous. So if you are within the blast radius of the incendiary grenade, the instant it detonates, you will catch on fire. So if you see an incendiary grenade tossed towards your direction, just run away from it as quickly as possible, because if you stand around for a little bit too long, you'll catch fire instantaneously, even if the animation itself hasn't caught up to your character model. So be a little word of warning there. So after that, its blast radius itself might be about, I don't know. I'm gonna have to give this a rough estimate because I don't know how measurements work in combat arms compared to like real life measurements. You know, it's kind of hard to say. But I would have to say it's about 15 feet in diameter. Of course, this is just an rough approximation. I can't really be too sure because, I mean, how the hell are you gonna bring a meter stick into combat arms? Like, you know, really? But yeah, it's like I said though, it's not as big as the M18 smoke, thank God. Otherwise, it'd be overpowered. But yeah, it's still pretty deadly if you know how to use it right, especially if you throw it at various choke points, and especially at spawn points. God, those are annoying. And then, yeah, you'll piss off a lot of people. And do keep in mind that the M23F Incendiary Grenade is considered a troll weapon, and most emods will kick you for using it. And in this gameplay, I was in a non-emodded room, and thankfully I wasn't getting kicked constantly for that. But just whenever you're using the M23F Incendiary Grenade, just keep in mind that you're going to be kicked if you go into an emod room, most likely. So if you want to be a troll, use this weapon. If you don't want to get kicked, don't use this weapon. Anyways, guys, I think that's about it for the M23F Incendiary Grenade. And yeah, like I said, this is the 19th chapter. It's a very short chapter because I mean, obviously, the Incendiary Grenade doesn't really have any other variants in itself. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed this review, even though the gameplay wasn't really quite the most appropriate. But hopefully you can overlook that. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, burp. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next chapter, featuring, I want to say, the FAMAS or something like that. FAMAS, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the FAMAS next. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode and thus chapter and review whatnot. Oh my God! You shot me through a wall. What a cool cat.